podcast. My name is Dorothy. I'm the face and designer behind Adorable Knits. I live in Antwerp, Belgium, with my wonderful husband and our 2 little girls, Renee and Gabriella, and our 2 cats. And in this knitting podcast, I talk about knitting and all things knitting related. So about new designs, old designs, call for test knitters, test knits, new ideas, collabs, acquisitions, really everything you can think about knitting or yarn related. It's been a long time. Again, sorry. I can't seem to get into a rhythm of doing this every 2 weeks, or I don't know, weekly is crazy, that's not gonna happen, but once a month maybe should be something that is realistic. But apparently it isn't for me, so I apologize again, or maybe I shouldn't apologize actually. I've decided to not make any commitments about doing this on a regular basis or something, but just see or just go with the flow and see where that takes me, to take the pressure a bit off, because I have a lot of work, and really a lot of work for the coming months. As you know, being a knitwear designer, or a one-woman business, or one-woman show, actually. Well, we have to do everything ourselves. So it's not just knitting and designing, it's everything else too, and it takes up a lot of time. And there are only just so many hours a day, so I do my best to work as efficiently as possible. And making podcasts just takes a lot of time, and that's time I don't always have or seem to find. But I'm gonna do my best. I've said that a couple of times now, but we'll see. I'm going to try to make these a bit more often, but without making promises, because I already know that summer months are coming. So school holiday in Belgium is July and August, so that's 2 months that I'm working and entertaining my kids. And I know that making a knitting podcast in that period is just not gonna happen. So that's why I'm making one now, because it's already been 3 months now, I think. The last one was in March, maybe, I think. I don't even remember. I don't even know which episode I'm on. I will check that later, of course. But yeah, so let's do that. It's not helping to, reach a bigger audience here on YouTube, but well, it is what it is. I have to let that go and see where this goes organically, I guess. So yeah, that's it. But I thought it might be a good idea to take you with me, or along with me this week again, because I'm working on so many things at the same time, and I actually made or updated my planning for the upcoming 6 months, and there's a lot happening. Really a lot happening. Super fun things, of course, but it's a crazy amount of work that I have to do. So I thought it might be fun to take you along with me this week, to see or to show you what I'm working on. So yeah, I thought I'd start with a little chat and then get back to you from time to time with a little update, or to show you the progress I made or something like that. So I'm actually working on a new design that is already in testknit. So this is my Grace tea. I'll show you the first sample. Wait, I have it here. You see, I've come prepared again. Not everything is nearby, but I didn't really prepare to record an episode, so it's going to be very fluid, very organically, but that's okay. So this is my first Grace tea. You might have seen it on Instagram already. This one is made with La Mana in the quality Lima, it is called, which is absolutely gorgeous. The drape is fantastic and it knits up beautifully, actually. So absolutely beautiful. I love wearing this one. And this one, maybe I should have started with that one. This is my Gloria Sweater. This pattern has been released already. So this is the sweater version of my Grace tee. And I actually talked about it in my previous episode, I think. I had another sample. I wore another sample, I think. Maybe the first one. This one is made entirely in silk mohair, held double. And this one is the pearl mohair in electric blue from Mayo Karen, which I love. You already know that. And it's just like the most delicious, airy, fluffy, light, basic sweater. I've been wearing it a lot, so and you can make it in a lot of different yarn combinations. So the idea behind it is to have like a basic sweater. Yeah, something you can wear with everything. I have 3 samples already, and now I think I want a stripe version too. So maybe I'll organize a cal after summer, which would give me the perfect excuse to make another one. Could do that, it's a fun. So this one is the tee. My testers are working hard, so the idea is that you don't have to make the striped version, you can just make it in one color too. My sample knitter Sophie is making one in just one color too, to show you the difference, so you can kind of tweak it to your own liking, with or without stripes. So this is the stripe pattern I've used for this one. Super simple. And then with the second version, I'm using a different pattern. So it's nice to see it like this. I haven't seen it like this before, because I just splitted body and sleeves. Nice. I'm loving it already. I'm using yarn from Walk, you can see it, Walk collection, who were so kind to gift me this gorgeous yarn. And this is the quality Linnea in the colors Sand and, let me see if I still have it. Nope. Sand and Lemon and Lime. So this is a blend of 50% alpaca, 25 linen and 25 silk. And it's gorgeous. It really is. So I met the wonderful people from Walk at Wedding Wool Weekend in Berlin, which is a yarn event organized by Wollon Berlin, yarn shop in Berlin. And it was so nice to go. I didn't know what to expect when I decided to go, but another designer from Belgium, Nele, she's from Appella Knits, she was going, and then I knew a couple of vendors at the fair, so I had a bit of FOMO, I guess. And I've never been to Berlin before, so I thought it would be nice to go, and then we'll just have a good time and meet a lot of knitters and creators, and yeah, it was so nice. So Walk was one of the vendors there, and I saw their yarn and I was in love, and then I had like an idea in my yarn brain about another sample with a more bright color, but nothing specific yet. So I talked to her, and then she suggested this combination, and well, it was an instant crush. So happy with this one. Look how pretty. Yeah, this one is coming in July, the 23rd, I think. Yeah, 23rd of July. It's pattern release day for the Grace Tee, so I hope you'll make lots of Grace tees and sweaters. And yeah, that's that. And I'm also working on the Grace Sweater Junior, which I will get just a minute. So take some things with me here. This is what happens when you decide to do a spontaneous knitting podcast, but I hope you don't mind being a bit chaotic. That's fine, right? So this is the first version in a beautiful lilac color with the same details for the sleeves. Wait, can you see them? That's better. I just blocked them. This one was made with Merino 140 from Kremke. This yarn was also gifted. Thank you. I still need to add, as you can see, I've added this in the pattern too. You can sew in an elastic thread to just keep the necking shape, which works so nice. I've did it with this one too, by the way, and it's just perfect. And then I made another one, this one. Look how cute. The striping. This one actually made me decide that I need a striped one myself because it's so cute. The same details again for the sleeves. I kind of like it. So this one was made with Big Bio Balance from BC Garn, which is the first time I've used it, and I absolutely love it. I love it. But minor detail, the gauge for this one isn't a perfect match. It was for the swatch, but then it isn't anymore since the sweater was blocked. So I'm probably not going to suggest this yarn for this pattern, although I absolutely love it. And it's a shame, but that's what happens. Still a beautiful sweater though. Yeah, I'm gonna go for stripes too, definitely. So this one still needs to be test knitted, and I think I will launch the call for test knitters at the end of next week, so at the end of June. I don't know if I talked about my new way of working for test knits already here. I was kind of fed up with using Instagram for my test knits or my call for test knitters. So I have decided to open up an application form on my website where you can apply all year long to become a member of my test knitting team. And with every new test knit, I will send out an email to the entire group of people who have applied, and then they can decide if they have the time or if the design that needs to be test knitted is something they would like to test knit, or I don't know if the deadline is realistic or not, those kind of things. But I'm actually very happy with my system because more than 700, I think it's almost 800 people now from across the world have applied to become a member of my adorable test knitting team. And it works so nice because now I just send out an email and then I quickly get a lot of response, and then I can quickly see if I can find everyone I need. So yeah, it worked for the last three test knits, and I think I found everyone for all the sizes I want in like 2 or 3 days, and I don't need to do an open call for test knitters on Instagram anymore, which is just always a struggle because reach is, well, you know, terrible from time to time. And then if I have to depend on Instagram, I just don't always find the test knitters I need. And I still try to work with like my regulars, so those are knitters who've worked many times before with me, and I always work with new knitters, preferably spread around the world, because I always think it's so nice when I do a test knit to meet new people, and just, you know, people from different countries. That's the beauty of this fantastic knitting community, that there's so many knitters across the world. So yeah, if you want to apply, just go to my website. It's always linked in the description box below, and then you can also join my test knitting team, and who knows, maybe we get to work together for a future design. So that test knit from the Gloria Sweater Junior will be up at the end of June, and then it will run for 2 months because it's the summer. A lot of people have have holidays planned or whatever, or they don't like to knit when it's too warm. So I thought if I just gave like 2 months for a kid's design, that's more than enough. So I'm hoping many people will want to join in. And then it will be released at the end of August. Yeah, so that's the next one. And then I'm also working on, let me show you, my little purse. Yeah, I changed the shoulder strap, so ooh. So this one is made with little do-it-yourself items from MUUD, and this sample was knitted using Gepard Teddy Bear and Wulia, which gives like the, you can tell that I've used it already, but it gives like the lovely structure. So I'm going to make another sample of this one, probably using the black version of this is the Camila lid, by the way. I link it below if you want to buy it, because so cute. Let me show you. Sorry for the noise. So this is the black one, and then you just have to sew it on the knitted fabric, and then it's the same for the button. That's so it's so nice to create your own little purse using this one. So I'll probably make another sample with the black lid, but then I was also thinking about making a version with a zipper and maybe like a small pouch, and maybe in 3 sizes or something. I'm still working on it, but in not using the, I'm sorry, I can't find words, not using the teddy there from Gepard, but using silk mohair that I have in stash, and we all have like a lot of silk mohair in stash, I think, like leftovers. So this is a color palette I made using all blues and greens, and then I have a second option with like a combination of those hues. I don't know, still thinking about it. So I'm gonna make a little pouch with a zipper, and then probably another purse. This is my Coco. I don't know if I've already mentioned it. I'm so sorry for being this chaotic, but bear with me. So that's something I'll be working on during the summer too, and hopefully maybe get to release it in August, maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna do my best. I have so much things to do, but I'm gonna do my best. So apparently I felt the need to start chatting about everything at the same time, so I rearranged everything a bit better so that I don't have to get up and get everything. Yeah. Well, so next up, when I was at Wedding Wool Weekend, Eula from Wool & Twine was there, and I met Annalisa from Making Stories, and they had like a booth together with all their beautiful things. It was so much fun to meet them, and then we had dinner in the evening. It was very, very, very nice, and then I got back and felt very inspired, and then I saw a call for submissions for Making Stories. I link everything below. For her new magazine that will be released. It's the winter edition for next year. Anyways, so I saw the call for submissions and I felt super inspired by the theme. It was forest, and I was like, oh my god, I need to make something for this. But I think the deadline is the end of this week. To submit the design, and then my yarn brain started thinking and was completely excited. So I started swatching a lot of things and started making. Well, yeah, it was chaos, but I was super inspired, and I really felt that I had to design something, which is also mostly like, I don't know, I feel that designs that get born like this are mostly, or a lot of times, just like great designs. It's my opinion. Anyways, so I started working on it, but then I thought about it some more, and I felt that the deadline wasn't realistic at all for me. So, which is, well, sad, but at the same time, I still have this new design, and I'm very enthusiastic about it. So I'll show you. I decided to go ahead with it, but just not use it for the Making Stories submission. So this is I think the third sample I made. The other two I started and then frogged and started again and frogged, and this is one I actually finished. Wait, let me see. Yeah, it's like this. So it's like a cable pattern. Yeah, it made me think about like the trees in a forest growing wherever they want to grow and like dancing together. Still not what it has to be, but getting there. And then I bought some yarn from Eula from Wool & Twine a couple of months ago, and I was gonna make I decided to make a hat for my husband, but then maybe thought it would be a bit too rustic to wear on the head, but that's personal preference, of course. So I still had that beautiful yarn, and I thought it would be just perfect for my cable design. Look! Oh, you can't see it really good yet because there's a lot of line. Maybe I should stand this. This is better, maybe. Nope. Oh, come on. Okay. So it's tweaked. It's still not blocked, of course, because I'm still working on it. But I'm so in love with it. It's so beautiful. Well, if I finish this swatch, because it's a swatch, it's just a very big swatch, but it's a swatch, then I can decide if the overall pattern is what I was looking for, or if it still needs some tweaking here and there. But I did decide to work with this yarn, and it's the BFL Romney. So this is the DK version. It's beautiful. So I'll be using this one. Maybe I should mention what I'm gonna make with it, because this is just a swatch. So I'm seeing like a complete collection of beautiful things here, all using the same cable pattern, and I don't know, I'm super excited. But first I will make a shawl, like a very big one, and it will come in two versions. I will go for a rectangular, so this is the actual width, I'm guessing. Yeah, so like a big rectangular shawl to keep you warm, which is also perfect as a gift for the husband maybe, or I don't know, for anyone really. And then I'm gonna make a triangular shawl using the same cable pattern, of course, but like a big shawl you can just disappear in when you come back from a walk in the forest, and when you're like a bit cold and you have the fireplace on, and you can just take your shawl and cuddle in before the fireplace. And yeah, that's the idea behind it. I'm feeling all the feelings. So pretty excited about this one, and I will work together with Yola from Wool and Twine, which is so much fun because I've met her twice now. In first time in Köln at HH, and then a second time at Wedding Wool Weekend, and well, so much fun. So I'm very excited to work with her for this one. And then, so for the rectangular version, I'm thinking about just using the TK BFL Romney. So sorry, I got interrupted by the doorbell. So what was I saying? The triangular version, I will probably try to make one with, oh my god, it got so dark outside. Using the 4-ply and her cloud mohair for some extra coziness, I think. Yes, that will work, I think. So I'm gonna work on this one in July and August. Send the pattern to my tech editor, launch the testknit, and aiming to release it at the end of October. Good things are coming. So that's that. And then I'm not ready yet. I'm working on so many boxes. I organized everything yesterday, so because it was pure chaos here and I needed some structure and clarity, and that's why I updated my planning, and now I know what I'll be doing. I knew what I was doing, but it was just, it needed some structure. I'm also working on the Renee cardigan, which is still, yeah, well, it's still a work in progress, but I'll show you the texture a bit. You can't really see it because the light is too, okay, that's better. So this is a textured cardigan. It's better maybe. Yeah, that's better. This is my first cardigan design. It has been released 2 or 3 years already. 3 years ago, 2 years ago, long time ago. So this was one of my earlier designs. A textured cardigan made in silk mohair. I'm using this one for the sample. Oh. My light is a bit off, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, you saw which one. It's not the best position for my light. Whatever. So, it's one of my earlier designs and I'm still very, very proud of it. But I've also grown a lot as a designer and as a pattern writer, and well, good thing, you know, because I've been doing this for some time now. So I thought it was time to give this design a very, very big update. Because that's very much needed. I'll show you the cardigan. So this is the Renee cardigan, the original version. So it has like details with little cabled rib, and then the same at the sides. So it's a very yeah, it's a beautiful garden, if I say so. But it's, yeah, it's in need of an update, so I'm working on that. And I'm working on it behind the scenes, you know, because it's not the most urgent thing I need to do, but I still need to do it. So I'm hoping to get that done somewhere, I don't know, October, November, I don't know what it's in my planning, but I'm working on it. So I will also organize a new test knit, I think, because I've the pattern now goes from extra small to up to a 2XL, so I'm adding more sizes to it. So yeah, working on that one, and I will do the same for all my earlier patterns, but the Renee sweater will be the next one. So that's another thing I'm working on. And then, okay, so sorry guys, we had another interruption by the doorbell. So I was talking about my Nemesis design. So for those of you who have been following me for some time on Instagram, I think I already mentioned it here too, a couple of times, I have a design, my Gloria sweater, which is the ultimate nemesis for me. So I refer to her as my nemesis, because I've been working on it for 3 years, I think, already. Yep, 3 years. 3 years. But now I'm gonna do it, I think, I hope. So, it's on my planning. I've made my planning and it's on it. So, I'll be making 2 versions of it in 2 separate patterns, because it's just a completely different construction, and there will be some details that are different for both versions. So I'm going to make a V-neck version, which I'll show you here, and I'm going to make like a classic raglan with a round neck, this version. So I've chosen yarn I will use. I've made a swatch and it's perfect. So I can start working on it. The first version will be made in this combination. Look how pretty. So this one is hand-dyed yarn from Artemis Yarns in the color Vestal, which was an instant crush for me. And I know I have this a lot, but I saw this color and I thought, oh my god, I need that one in my life. And I'm pairing it with Como Cashmere in like a neutral, is this silk gray? I think silk gray. It's color, or is it 03M? So I'll be using a different needle size compared to my earlier versions. So I'll be using, I think, 5 millimeters. And I'll first make the raglan design. That's what I decided. So that's on my to-do list for when I'm going to, I think I will start working on it late August, September, I think. I'll have to check my planning. I'm not sure. I'll put it here. So, but I'll start, and I'll take you along with me, as I said. I'm gonna make all the calculations for it this week and next week, so that I can just like start knitting my sample, write a pattern, tweak some things if necessary, and then I can send it off to my tech editor. But I need to do like the all the things, like the focus work, I call it. I need to get it done before summer because, as mentioned, summer holidays in Belgium are 9 weeks in total, and with kids around, I just can't excel. I can't do it, like the Excel sheets, I mean, and the number crushing and all that. I can't think when I have kids around me. So that's for that combination. And then the V-neck will be this beautiful combo. Wait, I have to. So the hand-dyed yarn, oops, is, but the light isn't too great. I'm sorry, it's still, although it's June in Belgium, we're still very much experiencing fall weather. It's just raining for, I don't know, for 6 months already or something. So this is rose gold, and this is the normal Como. This is the color, which color is it? 62. So that's going to be so pretty. So another thing I need to do, and I will take you along a bit to see if I can get all the calcs done this week or next week maybe. Let's see how far I get this week. So that's that, and my little chat is getting too long, way too long, and I wasn't planning on any chatting, but that's how it goes. And then I think we're almost there. Oh yeah. A little hat, the Lawrence hat. Whoop. Not the best light, but hey. And then I have this one too. So this version is made with hand-dyed yarn from the Mindful Creators, held together with Cashmere Dreams, I think, from Line Yarns. And these two babies are made with Manos del Uruguay. Which colorway is this? This one is Tutti Frutti. Yeah, this one is Tutti Frutti, held together with Cashmere Dreams in a more soft lilac-y color. And this one, okay, come on. This one is the Pink Lemonade, held together with, I think, just the white Cashmere Dreams. So I've been working on these for some time now, but then spring arrived and summer, so I put it on hold, and I will pick it up again in August, I think. This pattern is almost ready, it just needs to be test knitted, and then I will release it, I think, at the end of September, beginning of October, perhaps. So a lot of things to do, as you can see. And then I'm also planning on making the gray sweater, this one, for men. Yep. So that's exciting because it will be my first design for men. And now I set it online, so I have to do it. And I'm hoping to release that. I think it's only like January next year or something like that. Let's see. And I'm also planning on making a colorwork sweater for the first time. So that's exciting too. But I can't show you anything yet because well, I don't have anything to show you yet. So that's that for the upcoming designs and things that have been released and things that will be released soon. So I hope you are excited about all these designs. I'm sorry if I was so chaotic. That's because I wasn't planning on making a video, and then, well, I'm chatting away for more than 15 minutes now, so that's how that goes. Ooh, another thing I need to show you. I received this gift yesterday from the Knitting Swan. Look how cute! It's from her, oh come on, new collection. So these are the poppies, and then she also has cherries. I put my little thingies inside. It's a little pouch. It's so pretty. So this one, and then I also received a needle case. I will try to show you. So you can put all your needles here, and then the cables you can put there, and then just fold it. I still need to put needles inside, as you can see, but I ordered a new little set, yeah, with some sizes I needed to have. Just, I have enough needles, but I wanted another set. So I can use this little needle case for my new needles. So cute. As always, you might have seen this in my previous episodes. I work together with the Knitting Swan, so you can use the code Dorothy and get a 10% discount if you buy anything on her website. I think I forgot to mention the name for my new shawl design. Did I mention it? I think I didn't. So, my beautiful cable design. One of my regular test knitters suggested the name Twisted Twines Shawl on Instagram, because I put like a little question box for name suggestions. And I have to say, I think it's the perfect name. And I don't know, it was instant love, I think, because it's perfect. You have the twisted twines, and then because I'm using woolen twine, she said it would be perfect with the twines. So yeah, I went for it immediately. Thank you, Cecilia. It's the perfect name. Okay, I'm gonna stop chatting now, because I have a feeling I've chatted way too much already. I'm gonna reorganize the ultimate chaos beside me, and I will start working on my Gloria, or I will just do some knitting today, because I only have like 1 hour, no, 1 hour and a half left, and then I have to pick up my kids. Knitting, calculations, knitting, Excel. What would you do? We all know what we want to do, right? I don't know. Anyways, I will get back to you in the following days and show you the work I did, I guess. So yeah, let's do that. Talk to you soon. Hello! Look at me being fresh. I went to the hairdressers today, so I'm pretty happy. Didn't get any work done yet today. It's Wednesday. But yeah, I deserved brand new hair, I guess. So I think it's good. I'm very happy. Yesterday I talked to you about being in doubt about working on the calculations for my Gloria or just doing some knitting. Yep. I chose the knitting. So let me show you. I managed to work this piece yesterday, so that's not bad, right? It's looking so good already. Can't wait to finish this one. So now I think I'll just start working on another sample for the Coco. That's the plan for today. So let's see how far I can get, and I'll get back to you on that. Welcome back. Today is Friday, so I didn't make any videos for you yesterday on Thursday because, well, I didn't find the time, and also my youngest daughter Gabriella got sick on Wednesday night actually, so we had a really long night. I didn't get a lot of sleep, so I was pretty tired yesterday, and then well, she's sick, so I had to take care of her, of course. So I didn't get a lot of work done. That's how life goes, I guess. So I had a lot of plans for this week, a lot of work, a lot of things on the long to-do list, but life is life. Life happens, and well, I didn't get a lot of things done. So what did I do? I did a lot of knitting on my Gabriella, on my Grace tee, this one. So as you can see, I've made, yeah, some good progress. So just needs to be a bit longer, and then I started working on the sleeves because I want to finish the sleeves first. And I'm wearing my first Gabriella, just tucked it in a bit now. Look, yeah, such a nice tee. So comfortable, so yeah, just I love it. So I did start working on the Coco purse yesterday, so I've ordered some zippers because I want to make a version with a zipper, maybe just like a pouch in a couple of sizes, and then make another sample of the Coco Purse. But I tried some things with the mohair and I wasn't feeling it, so I don't know. I think I'll maybe visit my local yarn shop later today, when my husband is here and he can take care of my daughter. And if I feel inspired by some beautiful yarn, then maybe I'll try to make another sample. But if it's not coming, or if I'm not feeling it, I think I will let it be for some time, because at the moment it just gives me a lot of frustration, really. And it's not that I don't have other things on the agenda. So if it's not coming, it will come at a later time. And then I really need to start working on the Twisted Twines Shawl. So I've ordered my yarn. I've decided on the colors I want to use, which is always, well, probably the most difficult part for me, especially with Eula's new launch. She's launching tonight, and she has so many beautiful colors. So I was in Doubtland yet again, but in the end I decided to follow the gut feeling and not just my heart that was screaming at me. So yeah, 2 colors, one for the triangular version, one for the rectangular version. So I'm pretty excited to start working on that one, because it has a tighter deadline than other designs, which is not true, because I've made my planning and everything has a tight deadline. So who am I kidding? And then I really need to start working on Gloria, the raglan sweater. I had planned to start working on the calculations this week for the grading, and well, that didn't happen because I was super tired yesterday, and then I had to take care of Gabriella. And if I have to do grading work and work in Excel sheets, which I really don't like that much, then I really have to be focused. And yeah, that didn't happen this week. You can tell I'm pretty tired, I think. So I don't know, maybe I need to be a bit gentle for myself this week, and then just accept that life is life and things don't always go to planning. That's okay. So yeah, we'll visit Willy Wonka later today because, well, it's always nice to go to your local yarn shop and talk a bit and chat about random things. And it has been some time. So yeah, that's my plan. Maybe I'll bring back some yarn. If I do, I will try to check in with you later today. And I will try to edit the video and upload it this weekend. I could try that. Back home. I just returned from the yarn shop, Willy Wonka. It was so nice. We had a nice chat and talked about yarn. And because I went there on a mission, I was in search of inspiration, you might say, and I'm happy to share that I found some. Yay! Because if I hadn't, I guess I would have put the Coco Purse on hold, but now I'm feeling all the feelings again. So let me show you what I found. Look, this is so pretty. So this one is the star. This is Marla from Manos del Uruguay. In the color, let me see, Tabac. So this one, I think I saw this quality for the first time last year at HH. I think last year. And it was an instant crush. Yes, I do have those a lot. But I knew instantly that I really wanted to make something with this because it's just, it's gorgeous. And then they have just single colors of the Sami to mix and match. And I'm just using the white one. And then, so I'll combine these two. These two are the main colors. And then I will, wait. I will use these two. The Alpaca Bouclé Superfine from Kremke. I will use these two to add some structure. Can you tell I'm happy? Look. I think that will be pretty. So I think I will probably make some cakes out of these babies and maybe start working on a sample tonight. Maybe that's the plan. I might have also bought a second color because, yeah, well, because I wanted to. And this one, wait, is the color gold. Look, it's so pretty. Oh, and this just screams sunshine and happiness, and we need some sunshine in Belgium because it has been raining for the last, I don't know, year or so, and the weather has been terrible. So I bought some sunshiny yarn to make me happy and feel summery. So I will pair them again with the same other colors. And we'll see where this goes. I don't know, we'll see. But good thing is I found my inspiration, my much needed inspiration. So yeah, I'm gonna get started. Oh, my hair. You know, I went to the hairdressers on Wednesday and it was all nice and pretty and, well, perfect. And now this is reality with all the rain. So it's a bit fluffy and, well, it does what it does and there's nothing to be done about it because I can't spend time in my hair. Whatever. Completely nothing to do with yarn. So I think this is all I had to tell you. I'm gonna go take care of my little girl some more because she's still sick, of course. Maybe do some knitting because I haven't knitted anything today. So I need some knitting, I think. And then maybe have a glass of wine with my husband later, a little aperitivo for the weekend because it's a weekend and I'm ready for the weekend. So yeah, I think that was that. Maybe just one thing. This episode was a bit different. Well, a bit different. I was planning to make it different by taking you along with me this week, but then, well, my daughter got sick and I didn't have that much to show you. But I think it's maybe more interesting for me to make it or to make videos in this format where I do a little chatty part. In this case, it was 15 minutes of little chatty things. But then take you along with me and just make different takes or just different videos of the week, during the week. Because I know like the traditional knitting podcast format is what I'm wearing and the whips you're working on, or the finished objects, or acquisitions, that kind of things. But it's always designs from many different designers, and in my case I'm always talking about, well, my own designs and what I'm working on. So it's a bit more like behind the scene podcasts, perhaps, in my case. I'm rambling, sorry, I'm just so tired. The question is this something you like? To see how I work, what I'm working on, what I have planned, because I really can't make the traditional podcast showing many designs of different designers, because I don't have the time to make designs from other designers, although I would love to. Actually, I have a very long list of things I want to make, but it's hard enough as it is to find time to make everything I need to make. So yeah, let me know what you think, if this is something you like, or perhaps just share what you would like to see. I also do the knitting tutorials, so that's a separate thing I'm doing on YouTube, which I will continue to do, specifically for my own patterns, but these are a lot of techniques that are just used in a lot of designs. So yeah, I'll keep on doing that. But let me know what your thoughts are on this. I think that's really everything I need to say, or I have to say, for this episode. So, as always, if you liked it, please like this episode, comment on it if you have anything to say, and subscribe to my channel if you like the content I make. That would make me very happy, and I'll do my best to make some more content here without promising anything, because that's not working. So yeah, I think that's it. I wish you happy knitting time, a nice weekend, because it's the weekend, and I don't know, talk soon, I hope. Bye.